Justin Bieber flees the scene from a car accident.
Ariana Grande parties like a princess on her 21st birthday.
And did One Direction forget the words to the alphabet song?
What? We've got all of this and more on today's rundown.
Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. It is Wednesday. We're almost to the end of the week. And speaking of Wednesday, we have an awesome, very weird Wednesday.
It's very weird,
later.
you guys. But first, Aaron is going to get us caught up in all this car crash paparazzi drama with the Biebs.
So yes, this isn't actually as dramatic as it sounds.
Phew.
Go ahead, just take a big breath.
Thank you.
Justin Bieber was in a fender bender yesterday afternoon in Beverly Hills. You know, he just recently relocated there, lives in Beverly Hills now. He was actually being chased by the paparazzi who were like speeding, and he was like supposedly a really scary thing.
It is.
And Justin Bieber was driving down Canaan Boulevard, which is right around the corner from us.
Yeah, I heard they were right in front of Mastro's Steakhouse, which is where he took Selena on Friday, which is just a total coincidence.
Right. And another car was pulling out of a garage and thought that the Escalade was going slower than it was and pulled out and T-boned them. And what's kind of strange about this is you know, Justin was not driving, so for once in his life, he is not responsible for the drama. But it was kind of strange because he jumped out of the car really quickly and jumped into another Escalade that apparently was in the entourage and sped off. So everybody's okay.
Yeah, he's not at fault here.
He's not at fault, and the car has minor damage, but who cares? Justin's okay, and that's all we really care about.
And don't you think it's also weird that every time he seems to get in trouble, Selena's not around? Like, thank goodness she wasn't in the car.
Yeah, I know, because it did hit the back end of the car, so that could have been bad. So, whew, we're so glad that didn't happen. All right, enough of that bad news stuff. Let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah, this is really lighthearted and fun, you guys. So how does someone such as Ariana Grande celebrate their 21st birthday?
I know. She's a princess, so she would go to Disney and spend it at Disney.
Disney World, you guys, in Florida. No Vegas, no strippers for Ari. She went the opposite route and celebrated at the happiest place on earth, Disney World in Florida. It's amazing. This photo of her with Prince Charming and Cinderella is the best thing I've ever seen. It's kind of awkward. They made her this huge cake. It's so impressive.
It must be nice to be Ariana Grande at Disney World because
Yeah.
that cake is awesome. And I wonder if they charged her admission. Do you think they did?
No, I don't think so. Maybe her friends though, because apparently she went with a big group of friends.
Okay.
And in this picture, we see she's getting a little kiss with Mickey Mouse. She's of course dressed in this adorable Minnie Mouse outfit.
She looks adorable.
I'm wondering if Jay Brooks is jealous.
He
ain't
should
there.
be. How handsome is Mickey Mouse?
I know. So Ari tweeted this picture with Mickey and said, spending my last few days as a non-21-year-old in one of my favorite childhood places with my favorite people.
Now her birthday's tomorrow, so I guess we'll have to keep our eyes on her Instagram page to see if she does do an all-out party like a 21-year-old normally does.
I feel like maybe this Disney World trip is just like letting go of childhood, and then she's gonna have like a real 21st celebration on Thursday and come into her
We'll have to keep
adulthood.
our eyes on that, yeah.
Definitely. And thanks to Scooter Braun, who crashed the party, we see them on this Tower of Terror ride together. She looks a little scared.
It's a scary ride. Have you been on it?
Actually, I have.
It's very scary.
Do you have a favorite ride at Disney World?
Actually, Tower of Terror is the Disneyland ride that I'm like the most afraid of. I don't like big drops, so yeah. But but it's a great place to spend your birthday.
Yes.
All right, it is time for Weird Wednesday.
Yes, my
and this
favorite.
week is a little bit bittersweet because we're both Michael Jackson fans. It has been 5 years since Michael Jackson died, which is kind of sad.
But he came back as a hologram.
He did, and he may keep coming back. But you guys, so on Weird Wednesday, we have found a couple of very weird, strange Michael Jackson memorabilia that's out on the internet that we wanted to share with you.
He lives on.
He lives forever in his hair because this swatch of Michael Jackson's hair was for sale for $1,000, which is really strange because Michael Jackson didn't have a lot of hair. He wore a lot of wigs.
Yo, I heard he was bald.
Guess where they got this hair from?
Oh, pubic.
From the drain of a shower of a hotel that he stayed in.
Oh no.
Really gross. And people paid thousands of dollars for this. So.
Oh no. Okay, I was doing some searching on eBay today, and I found that you can buy Michael Jackson's signed contract from his Thriller music video. Don't know why you'd want that, but I mean, hey, it's an iconic music video.
For how much?
$2,500, no big deal.
Oh my
Chunk of
gosh.
change.
Yeah, no big deal. Also, I found online, there was a Michael Jackson face printed piece of toast that was for sale. It was, well, it's not printed, it
carved.
Supposedly was just happened out of the toaster. Remember years ago they had the Virgin Mary toast where this, like, somebody had toasted this piece of bread and the Virgin Mary apparently appeared on it, and it went for $30,000. So someone tried to mimic it with Michael Jackson. This is actually a hoax. So I don't know that anybody paid a lot of money for this, but the fact that someone would go out of their way to pick, you know, shavings off of a piece of toast in Michael Jackson's honor is beyond.
I just want to make my own.
Yeah, we should do that one day.
We should. All right, this other thing I found on eBay is awesome for just, you know, $475.
Oh, that's pretty cheap comparatively.
You could get, I know, a signed Japan Airlines menu. Michael Jackson signed a menu in 1987.
How do we really know it's his signature, though?
That's what I was thinking.
So weird. We'd have to, like, really have some comparison tools to figure it out. One Direction is not only role models for potheads everywhere, they're also role models for children now.
Yeah! We already knew that One Direction stopped by the Sesame Street set back in December because they did that You song video where they redid What Makes You Beautiful.
I love that.
We have a new preview of the guys on Sesame Street where they're singing the ABCs.
T-U-V-W-X-Y-N-Z.
I thought you almost forgot the lyrics.
I was just waiting for you to finish, man. I thought you were going to do some big crescendo.
Well, here we go. Let's bring it on home. Now we know our ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
So Bert totally called out Liam there.
Yeah, they didn't really know the end. The ending is where it got a little bit...
The end of the ABCs is a little hard.
Shaky, yeah, but I thought this was adorable. Here's my issue with One Direction, the whole pot smoking thing with this whole situation. Is people are saying, you know, they're old enough, leave them alone, you know, they don't have to prove themselves to anybody, but when you become like a spokesperson for Sesame Street, you know, you definitely have a younger fan base that are looking to you. So, I don't know, keep the squeaky clean image as long as you can.
Let's look on the bright side. Yeah, Liam looked amazing in this video.
As always.
Harry was sitting awkwardly close to Bert, which I thought was weird.
Very personal space.
Right. I feel like maybe they need to all go take like an elementary school class together with Kendall Jenner, maybe?
Oh.
So they could read better and learn the ABCs. You
Boom.
get it? You get it?
Burn.
Ding! Okay, so this all is going to premiere in the fall. But let's not forget about other big celebs that have been on Sesame Street. My favorite is Katy Perry. She did a version of Hot and Cold, her song, and I remember it was controversial because she was wearing like a super sexy outfit. Also, Anna Kendrick has been on the show, and Zac Efron, Usher, lots of people. So keep it coming.
All right, that is the end of the show. It makes me kind of sad. But before we go, I want to know, Ariana Grande's birthday's tomorrow. How do you think she's going to celebrate the actual date?
Strippers.
Oh.
All right, you guys, happy hump day. Ersty, we'll see you back here tomorrow on the Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today on DHR. Now go ahead and click in that video box right there to catch yesterday's show because it's so awesome. And you guys do not forget to leave without subscribing. Bye guys.